A very good morning, students. I am Manpreet Kaur, your ALGA 13 teacher. As you know that every week you are receiving one revision video, but this time due to some problem I was little late. So today I am sending you the revision video of last week. Before starting the revision, I request you all to open your supplementary books and have a pen or pencil with you. So without wasting much time, let's start the revision. So students, now we are going to begin with our first module, that is whole words. So today we are going to revise new whole words, that is corridor. You might have heard this word in the school also. So the sentence will be Jyoti was running in the corridor to reach class on time. Next word is imitating. Janil was imitating his favorite actor Shah Rukh Khan yesterday. Imitating means nakal karna, है ना? Next word is rescued. The fireman rescued people from the fire. Rescued means bachana. Then adorn. Sheena's hair was adorned with flowers. It means looked beautiful. Then comes eyes welled up. Sonia's eyes welled up on hearing the story of a poor girl suffering from a heart cancer, or we can say disease. We can say that eyes welled up means she felt sympathetic or started crying. So these are the steps that we will follow to find the meaning of new words. You know that I have just shown you the sentence and the word, but I have not shown you the meaning of that sentence. So by the LUPRC, you will predict the meaning of the new words. So like there is a word that is heartfelt, and meaning is to feel strongly and sincerely about something. The sentence will be, my parents gave me a heartfelt hug when I was feeling sad, and similarly the others. You can here find the meaning of adorned, rescued, and imitating. Now we are going to our next module, that is reading and listening comprehension. So students, look at the picture. Here you can find that a yellow t-shirt boy is playing in the ground and he is studying as well. So what do you think this story is about? What do you already know about this story? What do you want to know from this story? So, prediction. Now we are going to predict. So, to predict means to guess what is going to happen in the story. What we just did or was predict what would happen in the story. We make predictions based on what we read or see and what we already know. Okay, so what I read or see plus what I already know is equal to make predictions. Yes. Now we will make predictions at different point in a story. Like before reading the story, what will this story be about? It's obvious whenever you are going to read the story, any story. So you look at the picture or by the heading of the story, just try to predict, oh, this story might be like this. And what do you already know? What do I want to know? And during the story, what will happen next in the story, है ना? It might have happened when you are watching the movie, and in the interval of the movie you might predict, अच्छा next what could be happen, है ना? Same thing happens with you also. So similarly in the story also we do the same. Then comes the end of the story. Was your prediction correct? What did you predict would happen and what happened in the story? Now let us see how to make predictions. Now we will use this graphic organizer to make prediction. First of all, we will discuss about what happened, then we will do prediction, and then clues, and then check. So let us read the first paragraph of the story, A Tale of Twins, and make prediction. So here is a paragraph of the Tale of Twins. I am giving you 5 minutes. You can just pause the video and read the story and try to thought that what has happened in the story. So, what happened in this story so far? So, when he entered his classroom, he saw the students laughing uncontrollably. He could guess the reason behind it and smiled. So, now we are going to do the prediction that what will happen next. I think Kabir will find Zain cracking a joke to his classmate. Now based on the prediction, now why do I think so, now why you just thought about this prediction only, not any other else? Jan, could you tell us that joke again? This line shows that Jan was very funny. Now, will I read ahead and check if my prediction was correct? So, again, the next para is given to you. So, now you will check that your prediction was correct or not. Okay, so yes, it was correct. Jan was imitating his seniors and making everyone laugh. Clear how to do the prediction? So, now we are going to move to our third module, that is grammar. Now, here today we are going to discuss about the models. Now, what is the difference between the following two sentences, students? Just read these two sentences. I do my homework. I must do my homework. Just think about it. What could be the difference between these two sentences? Now, next two sentences. I reach on school time. I must reach school on time. So, if we see the first sentences, I do the action completing, reaching, and helping. Whereas, if must is added, then the action is like a rule or a duty that needs to be done. Clear? Now, model is so must is a model here. When we want to say that it is a duty or a rule to do an action, we use the model must. Clear? It is a model of obligation. Obligation here means duty. We must respect our parents. Now let us look another model, that is should. I should exercise daily for a good health. I must exercise daily for 30 minutes in school. So you can clearly see the difference between these two sentences. Here, this is what I think in my responsibility. If we are using should, and the must, you are already know that it is a rule or a duty. Now, what is the difference between the following sentence? I do my homework. You have to do your homework. Again, the same difference. We are doing the homework, but the models make the difference in both the sentences. Now, I reach on school on time. You have to reach school on time. So, again, we are recapping models of obligation. Like if we are using should, then it shows the action that is a personal responsibility. I should eat more vegetables. Must shows the action that is a duty or rule. We must respect our parents. Or have to or has to shows that used while speaking in the place of must. Hai, it might be used in the place of must. She has to finish her work by 5 p.m. Okay, students, now we are going to move to our last model, that is writing and speaking expression. Yes, so today we are going to learn about how to write a draft for our creative story. Like if just now we have seen that how to write a story, we will do prediction and then, but now how to draft our creative story. Now we will use different components of the graphic organizer to write our draft. So these are the ideas for my story. That is topic will be writing that if I get a superpower, then setting, that is home in the morning, character is invisible, and then setting description, then character, about character you are going to write something, then problem, and then its solution, and then conclusion. Yes. So here if we see the title is in green, if I get a superpower, and introduction will be included the blue part, and body will be beginning, okay, with the orange part. So these are the format of creative writing. First of all, we are going to write the title, then introduction, then beginning, middle, end, and conclusion. So let us see how we enhance our creative story by showing and not telling. We will enhance part of our story if I had a superpower. Okay, so how to show, not just tell the reader about your experience. You can think about these questions. What pictures do you want your readers to see? Hana? The simple method is that if you are writing any story, you can make it creative and more descriptive by adding a picture. Then describe how it looks. Then what can you smell and taste? What kind of sounds can you hear? What feelings do you want to show? Which detail you can add, and which word you can use to show this. Clear? So student, how to write a draft and how you can make your draft more creative. These are the things that we have learned in the last week. So next we are going to discuss in the next class. So till then, thank you and have a nice day.